welcome back to the Kisco Falls Railroad. Today we're going to take a look at another engine. Behind me is one of Lionel's brand new B6sb switching locomotives. This particular one, number 1644, comes with an Atlantic style tender. Lionel offered these in a number of different paint schemes for both the Pennsylvania Railroad as well as some other road names, using both Atlantic style and slope style tenders. The slope style tenders were generally used for switching operations, while those with the Atlantic tenders, towards the end of their service careers, were put into work by the Pennsylvania Railroad, doing short line freight service and short line commuter service. So one of the reasons I picked up this particular engine is because it came with the Atlantic style tender. The slope back tenders are generally used for switching operations in yards. I don't really have much of a freight yard. My layout's only 9 foot by 4 foot, so I don't really have the yard service. But I thought the Atlantic style tender locomotive would be better for pulling some passenger cars and some freight cars through the layout, more representative of its short line service. This particular engine in real life was produced by the Pennsylvania Railroad in the Juanita shops in the early 1900s, and they lasted into service into the late 1950s before they went out of service. And the B6sb was actually one of the last steam locomotives in service for the Pennsylvania Railroad. So let's go in and take a closer look at this one. Okay, so coming in for a closer look, this is an 060 configuration style steam locomotive. Like I said, this has an Atlantic style tender as opposed to a slope back tender for the switcher, which delegated it for short line freight and commuter service. This is a great engine, highly detailed. The drive rod assembly on the drive wheels is absolutely fantastic. It has, as we can see here, it has lighted marker lights on the front and rear. It has a cab light, lighted number boards on the headlamp, lighted number boards on the reverse light when it comes on, when you go into reverse mode. One of the few things this lacks as opposed to other legacy engines, and it's due to its size, is it does not have a wireless tether. It does have a hardwired tether into the locomotive. That's purposely, since it's a switching engine, it was anticipated this would be running over lots of switches, so this would give it extra power to ensure it didn't lose any connectivity to the tracks as it rolled over lots of switches. And also, given its size, it does not have the whistle steam effect, but I'm okay with that. Otherwise, this is a really, really nice engine, highly detailed. The piping along the side there, as you can see, the drive rod assembly, the front of the engine is fantastic. Grab irons all around, pop-off valves, bell. It has a fan-driven smoke unit, obviously, as its legacy, and again, the marker lights look great, and front and rear electro couplers. So here's some of the crew talk and tower comm announcements.
Yardmaster, all handbrakes are knocked off. Can I roll? Over. Hold for my clearance. Tower out. Finally, a high ball. Let's get rolling. It's going to be running on long if we don't move on soon. What are your orders?
Says hold here for 2 weeks and then take the main to the next interlocking. Hold the main and we'll hoop orders past the tower.
So as this is a new legacy engine, this has the addition of the option to choose 5 different bells and 5 different whistles. I'm going to cycle through the whistles, which I think are pretty interesting. Number 4 is my absolute favorite. It does not fit the engine at all, but I think it's pretty awesome.
Dispatcher, hoses are coupled. Are we clear to the main line? Over. The lead is clear for your move. Yardmaster out.
All right, let's take it for a spin.
bank on that fire. She's steaming great and we're making time.
All right, guys, that just about wraps up this one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for taking your time out to watch this video. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more content, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future content. Thanks again for tuning in. My name is Mike. This is the Kisco Falls Railroad, and happy railroading.